My name is Jose Navarro. My campaign is on the gang injunction. Gang activity in Ramona Gardens began in the 1940s. According to a research study by Cal State LA, the local gang has over 300 members and were linked to criminal activities such as robberies, drug dealing, and murders. In 2005, City Attorney Rocky Delgadillo issued a gang injunction in Ramona Gardens prohibiting gang members from gathering along the safety zone. A safety zone it's around the community. If you get caught, if you're a gang member and you're on the gang injunction and you get caught in the safety zone, you can do 6 months in jail, or you could get $1,000 fine. So we wanted to look at some effects of gang activity in our community. Fear. People not wanting to come outside in the community because fear of the gang. Drugs. People join gangs to sell drugs. Death. There is a lot of death due to gang warfare. When there's a lot of gang warfare, there's a lot of crime. And innocent lives will get caught in the middle of the crimes. And when there's a lot of crime, there will be more cops patrolling the community, and that will lead to police brutality. Dropouts. Young people join gangs, so they end up dropping out of school. Now we wanted to look at the root causes why people join gangs. Role models. People who join gangs usually don't have someone to lead them in the right path. No opportunities. No resources to help you succeed in life. No jobs. There's no jobs, so they often turn to drugs to make money. No programs. When there's no programs, they just hang out because there is nothing to do. Racism. This happens more often in low-income communities of color. As you can see, 70% of the city budget goes to the fire and police, and that leaves little bit of money to libraries, parks, and other programs. I personally been affected by the gang injunction because I was put on it a few years ago, maybe like 2. I was walking down the street with my friend. I didn't even look suspicious or nothing. The cops stopped us. They harassed us. They asked us what's our name, where we coming from, where we going, a bunch of questions. They basically harassed us for no reason. They wanted us to give them a good reason for them to arrest us, and we didn't have nothing on us. We were not gang members. We're just walking down the street, minding our own business. So one of the cops was like, because I was wearing a B hat for Boston Red Sox, and he was he kept questioning me about the hat. He was telling me that it stands for the gang and a bunch of other stuff, and I was just telling him that I play sports. I'm not into gangs or nothing like that. But it was my word against his, so he decided to put me on the gang injunction because I was wearing a B hat for Boston. So he took me home. He gave some gang injunction papers to my mom, just the rules. And ever since that, I've been on the gang injunction. I've been arrested a few times. One of the times I was playing basketball in my friend's backyard. We're just playing basketball, having a good time. We seen the cops. We didn't want to deal with them, so we went inside his house. A few seconds later, we seen the cops driving into his driveway, and like a little bit after that, they knocked on the door. They say why did we run? We didn't even run when we just walked in, and so they took us out of the house. They searched the house, didn't find nothing in it, because me and my friends were on the gang injunction. One of them is not a gang member, but the rest are. Because of that, we went to jail. We did a few days in jail for nothing, just for hanging out in his backyard and playing basketball. And that's pretty messed up because we're not doing nothing. We weren't doing anything. We're not like doing a crime. We're just hanging out playing ball, and we got arrested for that. So I don't think the gang injunction has worked because it targeted non-gang members like myself, and most of my friends who are not gang members, but they're on the gang injunction as well. And because of that, I'm not allowed to hang out with them because of fear of getting caught with them and going to jail because of the gang injunction. And that's pretty messed up because I grew up with them. I know them for all my life. I went to elementary with them. And for the police to tell me that I can't hang out with them no more, that's pretty messed up. So I don't think the gang injunction has worked. Our action plan is to do a Know Your Rights workshop for the community so youth ages 15 to 25 could know their rights when police is harassing them. They know what cops could and can't do when they are being harassed and stopped for nothing. Another plan is to have another workshop for people who are on the gang injunction and are not gang members. They can go up to Legacy. They could sign a petition to get off the gang injunction. We'll help them sign it. We'll send it into the city attorney, and we'll see what happens after that. And that's our action plans.